Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Week 6 edition of high school football here. Thursday night lights between the Opelousas Tigers and the New Iberia Senior High Yellow Jackets. Get ready for some high-paced, great action here tonight. Hey, we got two good bands getting ready to play a little music here. I can't wait for that halftime show here tonight. We are broadcasting live from New Iberia Senior High for the very first time. Excited to be here. It's an honor. I want to thank Coach and the entire administration for allowing us to be here tonight. Is there a special name of the stadium here? No, we just call it. We're gonna call it New Iberia Senior High tonight, Mr. Josh. Hey,
Sounds like a plan.
Opelousas High comes in 3-2. NISH comes in 0-5. Thursday night lights live on Under the Lights. Hit the like, hit the share. The Hive, okay. We'll call it the Hive then tonight.
Live at the Hive.
Yes, indeed. It looks like Opelousas will be wearing their white on white tonight, and NISH will be wearing gold on white. So get ready. Grab a snack, grab a drink, and we're going to bring you this contest. I want to thank my producer for being here with us tonight, Mr. Josh Johnson. Check into the chat, Mr. Josh.
Hey, what's going on, everyone?
Josh, at this time, while we got a little spare time, give us keys to victory for both sides.
Yeah, keys to victory is gonna have to be to control the clock in this one, Jordy. Both teams want to play a little fast-paced. I think whoever holds on to the ball longer is gonna have a better chance in this one. You got to keep it clean as well. Cannot turn the ball over. And this seems to be like a matchup where whoever gets the ball last is going to have a good shot at winning it.
Hey, very well could be. Look out for impact players on NISH. Number 9, Allen Hamilton, and number 7, Shanique Charles. Big-time players on this Yellow Jacket football program. And then you look on the other side, got plenty to choose from. We're going to choose 2 here tonight. Number 4, Zach Malvo, the quarterback. And we're going to go with number 22, Deshaun Ford, ladies and gentlemen. Big impact players for that Tiger football team. Keep your eyes out on those 2 guys and a plethora of many other options here. New Iberia takes their sideline, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, they look better last week. They gave Karen Crow all they could handle that first 2 quarters. So,
yeah, Jordy, this feels like a much improved NISH football team. I really can't say that 0-5 record is really indicative.
Man,
of
that
just how
district they play in.
Precisely. Yeah, Opelousas High is sure in for a test tonight.
Hey, and just as we were talking, Opelousas takes their sideline. And we expect a big crowd here tonight on Under the Lights. A lot of people could not make the travel for Opelousas, so I know there's going to be a plethora of those watching back home. And looks like we're getting ready for captains here tonight. We'll get those captains for you, ladies and gentlemen. For New Iberia, number 15, Tristan Lane. Number 67, Jack Camrose. And number 91, Jacqueline Alexander. Jacqueline. And they're doing an introduction into the Hall of Fame here. Hey, captains for the Tigers, number 1, Colin Fontenot, and number 53, Joseph Milton. Whitehead given last-second
Yeah, here's
instructions.
the toss, Jordy. Looks like OHS has won the toss. They have deferred to the second half.
So we will see NISH's offense first here tonight.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see Allen Hamilton and Jenga Charles first.
Introduction to Hall of Fame member here at NISH tonight. We'll step away, ladies and gentlemen. Kickoff moments away. Head football coach for New Iberia Senior High, Coach Josh Learman. Principal here, Emmanuel Harden. Athletic trainer, Chrissy Latchley and Mariah Robinson. Head football coach for the Opelousas Tigers, Jimmy Zachary. Principal, Gregory Campbell. Let's get ready for some football indeed. I think it's time for the national anthem, Josh. And it's about to be a great rendition. This band here is one of the best we've seen this year. Play ball, Mr. Josh.
Wow. Certainly one of the best we'll hear this season, Jordy.
It's on Facebook. Type in Under the Lights on Facebook. Hey, game day sponsor tonight, Mr. Keith Crozier, alumni of Opelousas High, 85-86. He wants to wish this year's Tiger football team the best of luck the rest of the way. Shout out to Coach Jimmy Zachary and his entire coaching staff and the entire Tiger football team from an alum. Homecoming next week. Go get 'em, Tiger Nation. Thank you to our game day sponsor right there.
Well, here we go, Jordy.
Hey, buckle up and enjoy the ride, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a fun one. Are you ready for some high school football? Number 22 tees it up. Deshaun Ford, boot meets ball, and takes it in around the 23-yard line. And that's where New Iberia will set up shop.
Boy, Jordy, already what a home atmosphere here at New Iberia Senior High.
Hey, it's a struggle to the season right now. You're 0-5, but you've been somewhat competitive throughout a tough district in this state of Louisiana.
That's right. It's been constant improvement from the Yellow Jackets.
And we got early penalty flags, and it looks like New Iberia is going to get hit with a false start out the gate.
Looks like someone got a little too excited there down on that offensive line.
Your quarterback tonight for the Yellow Jackets, number 9, Alan Hamilton. Tigers coming in as the road dogs, but rightfully so. 8 of their 10 games this year on the road. Hamilton drops back to pass, taking a shot. One-on-one covers, picked off! First play of the game, intercepted by number 13, Justin Washington, ladies and gentlemen. And the Tigers have the football. NISH trying to take a shot there.
Yeah, NISH wanted to get their home crowd on their feet early. Great coverage there from OHS.
First and 10 Tigers from the 30-yard line. Only 12 seconds have gone here in the first quarter. Your quarterback tonight for the Opelousas Tigers, number 4, Zach Malvo. Waiting on the snap. There it is. Ford gets the carry, and he's a load to bring down, ladies and gentlemen. Expect to call him his name quite a few times tonight. Picked up 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. Ball lies at the 28-yard line. Second and 8, waiting on the snap. Ford gets the carry again. Ford.
There he goes, Jordy.
There goes Ford. Touchdown. Tigers. Number 22, Deshaun Ford, doing it himself 2 plays later after the turnover. And the Tigers strike first. And I believe the offense will stay on the field.
Looks like we're going for 2. Trying to make this an 8-point game early, Jordy. OHS not known for kicking the extra point.
And they look like they got to go a little heavy look here. Here comes the blitz. And going to try to get outside, and I think he got in. Let's see who that is. That's the quarterback, number 4, Zach Malvo. 2-point conversion is good. Hey, 11:07 to play here from the Hive. Your score, Opelousas 8, NISH 0. You could not ask for a better start if you're a Tiger fan.
No, not at all, Jordy. Deshaun Ford just showed you why he's the bell cow back at OHS. I mean, what an outstanding burst. What great vision from Ford there. Took OHS 2 plays to get into the end zone. And like we talked about Wednesday, Jordy, explosive plays for OHS. When are they going to come?
Number 38 was the kicker there, giving Ford a blow. Letting Ford catch his breath. Ashton Smith kicked it out of bounds. That's going to set up the Yellow Jackets with a great field position here. So let's see if New Iberia goes for the home run again here on the first play. And they will set up shop, 1st and 10 from the 40, down by 8, 11:07 to play. And they're going to start over the inside handoff, and tough sledding there. Runs right into the teeth of the defense. Charles was on the carry. Tackled down by number 75. Grant Lestraps.
Yeah, Jordy ran right into the teeth of the defense on that one. Was a little hole there, but it sure closed up quick.
And if you're New Iberia right now, you're stunned. It took a total of 20 seconds, and you're down by 8.
Yeah.
2nd and 8. And go with another handoff. Going for about a gain of 3 there. Going to set up 3rd and 5. We're got a little passing down coming up here. Let's see if Hamilton can extend the drive here.
Yeah,
moving the chains
yeah,
was key coming into
yeah,
tonight's
that's a big
contest.
third down right here, Jordy. Already down 8-0. They've got to find a way to continue this drive, try to get some points on the board.
You got to have trips to the left. Back in the backfield. Quarterback pull. Got a little lane here. There goes Hamilton for a big carry and a Yellow Jacket first down. We were told in pregame he broke one of those plays just like that, Josh, for 98 yards a week ago. So expect him to put the ball in his hands quite a few times tonight. 1st and 10 Yellow Jackets from the 40-yard line. Two receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Charles waits in the backfield. There's a snap. Charles gets a carry, and Charles, tough yards there, picked up about 4.
Yeah, strong run right there, Jordy. Kept the legs moving, met at the line of scrimmage and refusing to go down.
You got to think this was the game plan coming in. You go for the home run early, see if you can strike first, and now you're just going to try to control the clock, try to win in the trenches. But it's tough sledding to gain yards right now.
That's right, yep. Tried to steal the early momentum on that first deep ball.
Got to go empty. Look for some kind of quarterback draw here, Josh.
Yeah, we may see a negative RPO here as well, Jordy.
And then instead he drops back to pass under pressure. Here comes that Tiger defense. Hamilton extending the play with his legs and finally ran out of bounds by number 19, Corey Amos.
Yeah, this is going to bring up another third down, Jordy.
You're kind of in the spot of the field. It's 4-down territory here. Expect coach to be drawing up 2 plays right here from the sideline if they don't get these 2 yards. Got it, sir?
Here you go, Jordy.
3rd and 2. Charles gets the handoff, and Charles is going to be close, but it looks like he has enough for a Yellow Jacket.
Initial measurement looks good.
What you trying to do? Oh, okay. And then turn it sideways. There you go. Okay, get out of. Turn it back the correct way. We're gonna hit the share button, and now you can choose who you want to send it to. 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets. Oh, inside handoff blown up there on the stop was Big 98, Jamarian Daughtry, and we got whistles.
Looks like we got a man with his shoe untied.
Timeout, Tigers. Hey, we'll take a timeout with them. 6:40. Clock still running. Can't give you a correct time, and they stop it at 6:39, Josh. So we'll take a timeout. 6:39 to play here in the first quarter. Tigers lead the Yellow Jackets 8-0. Just wait. Just keep an eye on it.
Looks like second and about a long 9 yards here, Jordy.
Hamilton waits. And I got to check to the sideline. Trips to the right. Tight end eligible here on this sideline. Charles issues back. There's a snap. Quarterback going to pull, and he runs right into a waiting defender, number 33. Braylon Gradinego on the stop.
Another stop here.
So they put some time back on the clock, correct?
Yeah, they sure did, Jordy.
And
I guess they forgot to tell me about it.
And the Tigers were penalized right there. So that's going to set up New Iberia. Second and about 4.
Yeah, Jordy may have had an offside call there.
Second and 4. Good drive here for New Iberia. Charles gets the carry. Charles, a little lane there, quickly closed up. Number 75 and number 20 on the stop.
Yeah,
Travis Esprit
just short.
And Grant Lestraps. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Jordy, for Shanghai Charles, that's already his 6th carry of the night.
22-yard line. Big 3rd down coming. 6 minutes to play here in the first.
Perhaps a hydration.
Charles gets the carry, and Charles fighting and all the way down to the 14-yard line. And once they get into October, they don't do hydration timeouts anymore.
My mistake.
Caden St. Julian checks into the game. Yellow Jackets move inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 14, knocking on the doorsteps. With a little over 5 to play here in the first. St. Julian gets the carry. St. Julian full burst all the way down to the 4. And what a drive here for New Iberia. Can they cap it off with points? You had the big run by the quarterback, but it's been up the middle the rest of the way.
Yeah, Jordy, it looks like NISH is using St. Julian as a change of pace back.
I'll tell you what, he had a change of pace to him right there, Josh.
Absolutely.
The guy's quick. 1st and goal. Yellow Jackets knocking on the door steps. Here it is. Number 7 gets the carry and might have picked up a yard. Second and goal. Can the Tiger defense stand tall for 3 more plays? Yellow Jackets are 3 yards away. Handoff, Charles trying to bounce it outside, and that is going nowhere. Corey Amos on the stop. It's 3rd down from the 3. Now, Josh, any negative yardage here? Do you just take points?
No, Jordy, I think you have to go for it here.
Oh, penalty flag flies. This might be offsides on the defense, Josh. Somebody might have lined up in the neutral zone.
Yeah, Jordy, that's going to move them just a few inches closer. NISH really knocking on the door here.
And you look at Charles, he's been giving you 2 yards this whole drive. And Hamilton might have called his own number.
I don't know if he got there, Jordy. I don't know if he got there.
There's a pile at the goal line waiting on the official ruling, and he's short. It will be 4th and goal from inches.
Yep. Looks like about a half a football away from breaking the plane there.
Timeout. Opelousas, their 2nd of the half. Josh, it's 4th and goal, inches to go. Got to think Hamilton might call his own number here and try to get his team on the board.
Yeah, Jordy, I would not be surprised if we saw a direct snap to Shanga Charles here.
You go with the old Eagles formation here. Oh, NFL style, Jalen Hurts.
The old tush push, as it's being called these days.
Yes, indeed. Boy, what a stop it would be for this Tiger defense. Can they get one more? Big time moment in this game. Momentum on the line here.
Yeah, Shanga Charles coming out. He's gonna line up.
It's Wildcat look here. Number 53. No, actually it's quarterback lines up on the center. I'm sorry. Handoff up the middle. He's in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. What a drive. What an answer. And guess who capped off the drive?
Yeah,
number 7.
It was Shanga Charles.
Shanga Charles.
Jordy, something interesting that we may need to look into.
Extra point team on the field. Number 21, Marshall Moore. Kick is up and good. Your new score from the Hive with 3:22 to play. Opelousas 8, New Iberia 7. Stick with us, folks. It's going to be a dandy of a football game. Hey, that scoring drive there, Mr. Josh.
Yeah, Jordy. All runs for NISH. They kept it on the ground. 15-play drive. Looking at my notes here, it looks like
number 21, Marshall Moore, doing
like
the kicking duties.
A 15-play, 55-yard touchdown drive for NISH.
15-play, 55-yard drive. Wow. A little squib kick. We'll be down around the 38-yard line. Good job there on that kick coverage team. That kick return team right there was ready for the little squib kick.
Yeah, it was great heads up play by the up back for OHS to jump on that, not give NISH a chance to fall on it.
3:21 on the game clock, Mr. Josh. First and 10, Tigers up by 1. Malvo starts out in shotgun, gives it off to his main man, Ford. And Ford bulldozing his way for about 5 yards.
Another strong run by Ford there, Jordy.
The battle of the tailbacks tonight.
Yeah, looks like he picked up a pretty long 5 yards. Almost looks like 4.
Game clock rolls. Scores from around the state of Louisiana coming up at the end of the first quarter. Two receivers to the right. Ford waits in the backfield with Malvo. Ford gets the football, lowers his helmet.
I think he maybe just
picked up about 3.5, 4 yards there.
Yeah, it looks to be 3rd and inches here, Jordy. If I'm OHS, I think I just go right back.
You go right back to it, Josh. You run it until they stop it.
Yeah, it looks like OHS is lined up, just going to keep giving him the fastball here.
There's a snap. Ford gets the carry, trying to get outside. Cuts it back inside. And that's enough for a Tiger first down. It's been the Ford show here in the first quarter. First and 10, ball lines at the 47-yard line. 1:50 to play. 8-7 is your score. Tigers have the lead and have the ball.
Yeah, already 46 yards on the ground for Ford tonight and a touchdown on only 5 carries. Here comes number 6.
And that one goes for 6 yards at that matter. Ball is at the 41-yard line. It will be 2nd and 4.
Yeah, long drive on the ground for NISH. It looks like OHS is going to respond here in kind.
Josh, what we thought was going to be a air it out type of night on both sides, it's the rushing attack for both sides. And look at Ford, picks up another Tiger first down.
Yeah, Jordy, I mean, both teams have come out and just played smash mouth football. 7-yard pickup there.
First and 10 Tigers. 43 seconds remains. When will Malvo hit him with the play action? And Malvo's going to call his own number. He's got a good block in front of him. Cuts it back inside. And finally stopped there by number 3, Austin Delahousie. And we're at 26 seconds remaining. It's first down Tigers from the 23-yard line.
Yeah, you pick up a 17.
New Iberia faithful trying to get behind their team. Coach Jimmy Zachary might let this clock run out.
Yeah, Jordy, it looks like they're just going to take it to the second quarter.
Hey, final seconds tick away here. That was some fun. First quarter, Mr. Josh, your score. After 12 minutes of play, Opelousas leads NISH 8-7. We'll step away. We'll be right back. It will be Opelousas football when we start the second quarter. Hey, your quarter sponsor tonight, Mr. Keith Crozier, alumni of Opelousas High. He wants to wish this year's Tiger football team the best of luck the rest of the way. Shout out to Coach Jimmy Zachary and his entire coaching staff and entire Tiger football team from an alum of 86. Happy homecoming next week. Go get 'em, Tiger Nation. We have to be very. Getting ready to start the second quarter. It's 1st and 10 Tigers. Ball is at the 23-yard line. This Yellow Jacket band making some noise here tonight. There's a snap. New tailback here. Trying to get the number. It looked like number 5. Zay Amos was on the carry.
Yeah, it's like a nice 4-yard pickup from Amos there. He'll get it again.
Amos going to get another shot. Amos running through defenders all the way down to the 7. What a run there from a fresh back after Ford carried the load in the first quarter.
Another 10-plus yard run.
And he's going to stay in the
OHS.
game here. Change drop. 1st and goal. Waiting on the snap is Malvo. Here comes the blitz. Amos gets the football. Being patient. Falls forward. Down at the 1. What a response here from the Tigers. Marched right back down the field. Second and goal from the 1, trying to extend their lead here early in the second quarter. And looks like Amos.
Looks like Amos is staying in,
Yes.
Jordy.
And now we have a last minute.
Seems like there's a little confusion here for OHS.
Yes. They didn't know the right personnel that they wanted on this
Yeah,
second and goal inches.
They break the huddle with about 15 seconds on the play clock, Jordy. They may want to hustle up to try and get this one off, try to save a timeout.
Malvo ran this for the 2-point conversion, this formation. This time he's going to use the speed. Get outside.
Yes,
Touchdown! Opelousas High Tigers. Number 4. Zach Malvo calls his own number and extends this Tiger football lead. They ran that on the 2-point conversion try earlier, but instead of running it outside, he uses the other sideline.
Yeah, when both runs came to the near side, Jordy just threw
Same
him a bit of a
formation.
changeup.
Same formation, Josh.
May throw it here, Jordy.
2-point conversion
I see
try.
one on the outside.
They're going to run the exact same play. Malvo.
I think he's in.
No, his knee touched. 2-point conversion, no good.
Yeah, it was a great play call, Jordy. Great defensive play made there from the NISH Yellow Jacket defense.
Hey, I promise you scores from around the state. I wasn't kidding. Como leads Southside 12-7. What's going on tonight over there? LCA leads Northside 14-8. DeRitter leads Lagrange 21-6. Welsh leads Grand Lake 8-0. DeQuincy leads Vinton 7-0. South Beauregard leads Iowa 14-7. A lot of scores still 0-0. Your new score from the Hive, ladies and gentlemen. Opelousas High now leads New Iberia Senior High 14-7. Deshaun Ford tees it up for the Tigers. Boot meets ball. Good kick all the way down to the 9. That's where New Iberia will try to get a block and get a return. And he is lit up around the 24-yard line.
Yeah, ran into a wall there, Jordy.
I didn't get the number there on the tackle. But somebody
Yeah.
came in untouched,
Yeah.
unfazed, and what a hit. So they responded the last drive. Can they do it 2 times in a row? You might have to score with the Tigers tonight.
Yeah, we expected a high-scoring game, Jordy. We've got a lot of football left to play, and I don't think NISH is done just yet.
Got to keep establishing the run here. And they're going to go quick pass, slant, over the middle, pass complete.
Really?
Hey, how about that little razzle-dazzle? No, number 18, Sadaya Hamilton on the reception. So Hamilton finds Hamilton. Is it a relationship there? Brother, cousin? 2 brothers there on the quarterback receiver duo. So we'll keep an eye out on that group moving forward.
Yeah, Jordy, you've got to imagine they've got a pretty good repertoire with each other.
First time we've seen 2 backs in the backfield for New Iberia. Inside handoff to number 28. And look at this young man get the tough yardage.
Yeah, that's St. Julian again.
St. Julian, his 2nd carry of the night. Elton is up 27-0. Thank you for the score update. Second and 5, 8:42 to play here from the Hive before we get to halftime.
Yeah,
and
Jordy,
New Iberia is in no hurry. They do not want to get this Opelousas Tiger offense back on the field.
No, Jordy, they want to give their defense a break here. Try to see if they can get them the breather they need to make a stop.
Handoff, St. Julian. And tackled down by big 98. Jamarian Dartry.
That was Shanga Charles there, Jordy.
Good catch there from the booth up here. I was looking down at the rosters. Good job, guys. So far, every time they've had a 3rd down, they've got the yardage they needed to extend a drive. Instead, whenever they were inside the goal line. Big moment here. Got to extend the chains, Mr. Josh.
Yeah, need 2 here. Jordy, they're already 2 for 3 on 3rd down tonight.
Charles gets the carry, and
Ooh,
Charles looks
he
has enough.
He might have just enough there, Jordy. Maybe seeing a measurement.
They say chains move, and it's a Yellow Jacket 1st down. 1st and 10 Yellow Jackets from the 46-yard line. 7:20 to play here. 14-7 is your score.
Yeah, Jordy, that was Shanga Charles' 12th carry already.
Hello, somebody.
Will we see Shanga Charles get to the 30 mark by the late stages of this game?
Quarterback passes, fires, looking for his brother there, and overshoots his intended receiver. He was pressured, had a man in his face, so it rushed the pass. 2nd and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Great crowd on hand tonight. We welcome everyone that could not make the trip and decided to turn on under the lights and let us bring you this Thursday night game here in week 6.
See if they may go to the air again here, Jordy.
Charles going to try to get outside, and Big 98 making his presence known here. Daughtry again on the stop. And this is not where you want to be if you're New Iberia. 3rd and long.
Yeah, Jordy, the Yellow Jackets have not shied away as to who they want to have the ball be in their hands.
Have not seen them run a screen yet. Could it be the time right here?
Well,
Handoff. Charles
Jordy
goes for about a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Now do you try to pin Opelousas deep here and make them drive the field?
Jordy, it looks like they're maybe lining up to go for this.
And they might bleed this clock out here, Josh, and burn a timeout, then send the punting unit on the field. We'll see if Coach decides to run a play here. It's trips left, 1 receiver right, 1 back in the backfield. Try to draw them off sides. Peggycock is at 10 seconds. Coach says, let's go. 5 seconds. Try to draw them off sides. Here comes Coach Josh. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Going to burn a timeout. And we'll see if they talk about this or if the punter will head onto the field. Hey, we'll take a timeout. 5:22 to play here. 2nd quarter action from the Hive. 14-7. Tigers have the lead. Hey, decision has been made. Punting unit is out. Looks like the quarterback will be your punter tonight. So that's something that you can look at where if you need a fake some point in this game, it's a high snap over the punter's head, and they might have just got saved by the false start penalty. So the false start penalty just saved the Tigers getting the football deep into New Iberia territory. I tell you what, if you Coach Jimmy right there, you wishing the flag would have stayed in the pocket because you was about to get it back at the 20-yard line. Better snap this time. Oh, it could not catch it, and fires a last-second heave. So we'll see if the flag comes out.
If that
did not catch the snap cleanly.
Yeah, Jordy, I don't think there was a receiver in the area, nor did it cross the line of scrimmage. This should be intentional grounding against the Yellow Jackets. There it is.
A shot in the foot if you're a Yellow Jacket fan right there.
Yeah, this is going to set up OHS in outstanding field position.
So after the penalty from the incomplete pass, it's Tiger football, 1st and 10 inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. Already up by 7, trying to make this a 2-score game.
Yeah,
getting late in the 2nd.
Yeah, plenty of time here for OHS as well, Jordy.
Malvo waiting on snap, gonna draw back the pass. Running the go route, got a man. Pass falls incomplete. It hit him in the hands. It was a beautiful thrown football. Receiver could not come down with it. So you take a shot after the turnover. Good play call there from the sideline.
Yeah, Jordy, I mean, that was a great ball, great call. just could not haul it in.
2nd and 10 Tigers from the 19-yard line.
And Jordy, interestingly enough, that's Zach Malvo's first passing attempt of
Amos trying to stretch the field. Got a lot of speed. Cuts it back inside. There goes Amos. Touchdown, Tigers. Number 5, Zay Amos, puts the Tigers up by 13.
A 19-yard sprint there from Amos. The OHS rushing attack has had no trouble tonight.
2-point conversion coming. And they just going to run that same little formation, running until they stop you, I guess.
Yeah, Jordy, do we see a pass out of this?
Malvo going to try to stretch the field, cuts it back inside. Beautiful cut. 2-point conversion is good. His second 2-point conversion of the night adds on to his impressive first half. Hey, your new score from the Hive, ladies and gentlemen. Opelousas High now leads New Iberia 22-7.
Yeah, Jordy, OHS getting all that they want offensively tonight. Great to see the Tigers offense show up in a big way in this first half.
And it's not been the pass. It's been, we're running it right at you. It's been a plethora. It's been Ford, Amos, and Malvo doing it with their legs tonight.
That's right, Jordy. To put it in baseball terms, OHS has told NISH, here's the fastball, see if you can hit it.
Ford got a little rest on that drive right there, so he's ready to kick off here.
Yeah, what can't he do, Jordy?
Boot meets ball, and this one might be a touchback. All the way down to the 1-yard line. The return man gets it back to about the 24-yard line, 23, 24-yard line. And that's where New Iberia will set up shop with 4:55 to play.
Yeah, Jordy, nice return there, 20 yards. Let's see if NISH can put a nice extended drive together, put some points back on the board. They'll have to give the ball back to OHS at halftime, so I'm sure they'd like to have as little clock left as possible.
And they're going to go right back on the ground for a pickup of about 2 or 3 there. Charles picks another carry on the night.
Yeah, that is carry number 15 for Shanga Charles tonight. Looks like both Charles and St. Julian in the game for New Iberia Senior High.
Franklin fires, pass is complete.
Yeah, did he? Looks like he's got enough for it, Jordan.
Chains will move. 1st and 10 Yellow Jackets. Game clock just hit under 4 minutes. Hamilton under pressure. Looking under pressure, tiptoes the sideline, and finally ran out of bounds by number 20.
So you pick up about 3 or 4.
They're going to mark it off and say he didn't gain anything. Back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Handoff to number 7 for about 4 or 5 yards. Coach is down to 1 timeout for Opelousas, so keep that in mind in these last 3 minutes.
Yeah, third and a long 6 here.
New Iberia still has 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Quick RPO there, completes it to his brother, breaks a tackle, and drug down all the way to the 37-yard line. And I thought that was his brother that caught the football.
It sure was, Jordy.
It was. That was number 18? Okay. Sanayan Hamilton, his second reception of the night. Chains move. 2:30 to play here before we get to halftime. Hamilton's starting to get something done here with his arm here late in the second quarter.
Pickup of about 20 there, Jordy. A nice big play through the air.
And then they go back to their workhorse. Number 7.
Charles again.
Nigga Charles. Shanga Charles having a big first half.
Yeah, Jordy, that's his 17th carry of the half. Scoring the lone touchdown for New Iberia Senior High.
Yeah, that one drive they scored earlier was a 15-play drive. They're working their way to another 15-play drive here. No hurry here. Game clock getting late. 1:35 to play.
11 plays already.
Oh, ran into a brick wall. Spins off a tackle, but 4 orange helmets there to bring him down.
Yeah, that was St. Julian. Change of pace back.
3rd down. You know New Iberia has a kicker that can boom it from a little bit around this area. Are they playing for 3 here, Josh? They're in no hurry.
Yeah, they may be just playing to take the points here. Try not to give OHS any time at all and just go into the half with a little momentum.
Should see Hamilton try to find one of his receivers here on 3rd and 7. Oh, fumble. And Hamilton gets back on the fumble. So disaster avoided there. 33 seconds remain. We'll see what the decision is here. And Coach Jimmy Zachary going to elect to burn his final timeout of the half. We'll take a timeout with them, folks. 28 seconds to play here before we get to halftime. It's 4th and 9 when we come back. Offense stays on the field here for 4th and 9. See if Hamilton can hit one of his receivers here. Needs 9 yards to extend the drive. Tigers trying to get the football back here. Hamilton rolls to his left. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Being drugged down from behind.
Yeah, Jordy.
That will be a turnover on downs, pending the penalty.
Yeah, Jordy, it looks like we may have a holding call on the back end of this play.
That's exactly what it is. Penalty will be declined, and Opelousas will take over. 1st and 10.
Yeah, shame there for NISH. I mean, that was a really nice 14-play drive that just stalled out, knocking on the door of the red zone.
Opelousas 1st and 10. You know they can score quick. Will they go up tempo here? Amos gets the carry. And minimum game there. Looks like coach is just going to take this one to halftime with the lead, knowing he's fixing to get the football back to start the second half. And the final seconds tick off. And that will do it here from the Hive. 2 quarters have come and gone. We go to halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check in on our sponsors. Halftime score here at the Hive. Opelousas 22. New Iberia 7. Let's go to our sponsors here. Whips Prince, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody walking away with a plaque here tonight. Custom Apparel Substrate Designs. Owner Kenneth Whip Beverly is located in Crowley, Louisiana, with all your heat transfer and sublimation shirt design needs. You can follow him on Facebook or Instagram. Give him a call at 337-581-6631. And we'll go back to the field here for momentarily. Looks like we have some halftime entertainment. Real quick, that halftime tonight brought to you by Keith Crozier, sponsoring tonight, alumni of the Tigers. Pizza Shack, another sponsor for Under the Lights, was founded by Louisiana's own Tony in the Lane period in 1988. They have been independently owned at the same location for over 24 years. They are proud to be the only independently owned pizzeria in Opelousas. They are happy to serve the customers in the community with not only a friendly service, but also a family dining atmosphere. Come discover the most well-known secret in Opelousas, where they have daily specials and absolutely the coldest beer in town. 1242 Edith Street, 337-948-4838. Hey, thank you so much to Johnny Torres and Sons, family-owned business for 30-plus years. Contact Johnny Torres, Mason Torres, or Dalton Torres if you're interested in what they have to offer. New homes, remodeling, concrete, turnkey quotes. You don't have to touch anything. They handle it all for you. Clean, crisp jobs all the time. Looking for your dream home? Give them a shot. They guarantee you and your family will be put first and will be satisfied throughout the process. They can make dreams a reality. Free estimates and availability is always there. Hey, they're alumni of Livonia. They played and won championships there. They want to wish this year's Wildcat football team the best of luck from everyone at their business. Hey, the Crawfish House and Grill. Somebody's walking away with a free meal tonight, sponsored by the Crawfish House and Grill, the finest Cajun restaurant in Opelousas, Louisiana, located at 1214 South Union Street. So thank you to those guys sponsoring a free meal to a player of the game tonight at the Crawfish House and Grill. Hey, DeVille's Racing Stables out of Opelousas, Louisiana, right out of Evangeline Downs. Contact Mr. Carl DeVille, Chassis Pormier, or Cal DeVille if you're interested in getting into that style of business. Also, you can find them on social media. Facebook at DeVille's Thoroughbreds, Instagram at DeVille Breds, or Twitter at DeVille TB Racing. Also, they have a website and email address. So thank you to those guys for being a sponsor for Under the Lights also. Hey, if you would like to follow us on social media, ladies and gentlemen, look no further than right there on your screen. Give us a like, give us a share on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. About that time to go scores from around the state of Louisiana. Camera.
Sorry about that, folks. We're having a little technical difficulties.
All right, let's go scores from around the state of Louisiana, folks. Jules Sumner leads Slaughter Charter 21-0 at halftime. Kentwood leads Thrive Academy 33-0 at halftime. Ouachita Christian leads St. Frederick 13-0 second quarter. White Castle leads Ascension Christian 20-7 second quarter. Westminster Christian Academy of Lafayette leads Beekman Charter 22-14 second quarter. Elton Gadol was in the chat earlier, so I'm assuming that score's still the same. Highland Baptist Maryville, I have no score update there. East Beauregard currently leads Oberlin 14-12. That's the latest score update we have there. Donaldsonville leads Berwick 16-12 second quarter. Iowa leads South Beauregard 20-14, second quarter. Buckeye leads Bolton 40-0, second quarter. Welsh leads Grand Lake 30-6, halftime. Oh, rolling right over there for Greyhound Country.
That's right.
DeQuincy leads Vinton 14-0. Big Cat Classic going on there.
It already seems like a classic so far, Jordy. Let's hope that game finishes just as well as it started.
Ooh, St. Michael leads West Feliciana 13-0 at halftime.
Yeah,
That was one of the games we picked last night.
Yeah, that was a real toss-up for a lot of us on the panel last night. We thought St. Michael was a really good team, and that West Feliciana team is no slouch either. Yeah, that should end up being a classic.
Leesville currently leads Washington Marion 14-0. How about LCA currently leads Northside 22-14? That's a lot closer than most people thought.
Yeah, it seems like LCA is off to a slow start once again, Jordy. Maybe look for that offense to explode in the second half. Let's see if Northside can keep that one close and maybe have a chance at an upset there.
Denham Springs leads Live Oak 14-7 at halftime. North Shore leads Fountain Blue 14-0, second quarter. Oh, holy upset alert. Como leads Southside 24-7, second quarter.
Wow. Como 0-5 going into that one. Southside, one loss.
And the district champs from a year ago. Whew, that's some scores from around the state of Louisiana, folks. Stick with us. About 9 minutes away from kickoff here in the second half. Josh, halftime stats. What we got?
Yeah, so the OHS rushing attack has gotten all that it wants tonight. If you give me just a minute here, I'll give you a real number. Yeah, Jordan, you're going to like this one. Opelousas High, 129 yards on just 17 carries tonight on the ground. Only attempted one pass in the first half, scored everything on the ground. Plays-wise, NISH leads OHS in plays run. They've doubled up their the plays run. They just haven't gone anywhere for NISH. Only 4 plays that went over 10 yards, as opposed to OHS's 8.
Turnover battle. We're +1 in one way, right?
That's right.
The interception to begin the game, right?
That's right. The interception's the only turnover we have. A potential second late there in the first half on the Allen Hamilton fumbled exchange there.
Any other thing that sticks out to you from the first half? Key moments there. Offensive line looking good on both sides of the football. Defensive line for OHS starting to make their presence known.
Yeah, Jordy. One of the big things that I took from the first half is the amount of penetration that OHS is getting up the middle against New Iberia Senior High. They look a little undersized there going up against that Yellow Jacket front. But like they say, size is not everything. They have beaten NISH on the interior off the ball. so far tonight.
I want to say thank you to New Iberia Senior High for allowing us to be here tonight covering this Thursday night Week 6 game between Opelousas High and New Iberia. It's an absolute honor to be here for the very first time. So thank you to everyone in the chat. Thank you to everyone that made tonight possible, from sponsors, from principals, from head coaches, and everyone that's in the chat that have hit the like and share. Thank you very much. We'll step away. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. We'll see you then. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Start of the second half, moments away. Opelousas Tigers lead NISH 22-7, and they're going to get the football to start this second half. We welcome you back to the Hive, and we thank you for tuning in and choosing Under the Lights to bring you high school football here on Week 6, Thursday Night Football. Joined by my broadcast colleague tonight, also producing the game, Mr. Josh Johnson.
Yeah, Jordy, excited to see what we've got here in the second half. It looked like Nish came out with a little fire lit under them. Maybe we see some fight from the Yellow Jackets and make this game a little closer. Oh, it's an
onside kick. It went 10 yards, but it was recovered by the Tigers. Good job not to be sleeping there.
What a call by the Yellow Jackets, and I mean mere inches from recovering that and just getting this crowd on its feet. OHS comes out with Ford in the backfield, Jordy.
First and 10 Tigers. Ford starts out this second half with a big-time carry. Still on his feet. Look at Ford go! All the way down to the 21-yard line, and that's how you set the tone of the second half.
Well, he's not their bell kill back for nothing, Jordy. He's been near unstoppable in the first half, and they just go right back to him. 28-yard pickup.
First and 10, Ford trying to cap off this drive to start the second half. Running behind his big O-line. Second and 2, ball lies at the 14-yard line. We're underway here in the third quarter. Tigers come out and march right down the field. Ford gets the carry. Ford gets skinny through the tackles and down at the 4-yard line. And Tigers will go quick. Clock runs, change drop, first and goal from the 4. Ford gets the carry. Ford stopped for a gain of 1. Tried to catch New Iberia on their heels there, but good job by the defense.
Yeah, Jordy, I have a hard time believing OHS is going to go anywhere else inside the 5. Look for Ford to get it again.
Watch for Malvo. He can pull it at any time. He got enough speed to get on the outside. Instead, it's all Ford. It's Ford downhill. Touchdown, Tigers. Number 22 caps off this second half drive. Deshaun Ford gets his second touchdown of the night. Mr. Josh.
Yeah, 50 yards for Ford all on this drive.
And not a good look there, Ford, your injured Tiger on the play.
Yeah, it looks to be maybe a cramp here.
And I'm not sure. And they look like they're
checking out the leg.
Prayers are with the young man at this time. We'll step away. 2-point conversion coming after they look at the injured Tiger, and that's a great sign there. Gets up. He's going to walk off on his own power. 10:07 to play here. Third quarter. 28-7 your score. 2-point conversion coming.
Yeah, Jordy, scary.
Hey, how about this? Check that. Check it. Extra point coming.
Yeah, Jordy, OHS running one more guy back onto the field.
Trying to get a number here. I'm not sure who's the kicker.
Looks like a maybe 14.
Snap. Hold. Kick is up. Oh, line drive
18.
kick. No good.
Jordy, that's number 18.
Number 38.
Is it 38?
Yes, sir. That was Ashton Smith on for the extra point. Hey, your new score from the Hive, ladies and gentlemen. OHS now extends their lead, 28-7. It's all Tigers tonight. And Ford looks like he's all right. He's coming out to kick the football here on the kickoff.
Yeah, Jordy, looks
Yeah.
Looked like just a cramp there earlier. Scary moment still, though, when your star back is laying on the ground in the end zone.
We'll wait on forward here. Boot meets ball. And all the way down, and that will be. And they're going to let this one come out the end zone. Looked like he had a foot in the back in the end zone. And that's where New Iberia will set up shop. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Down by 3 scores. It's kind of a must-answer drive right here.
Yeah, for NISH, you've got to get on the board here. Yeah, maybe look for the Jackets to go to the air a little more often on this drive. Try to answer with something here to keep them alive in this game.
1st and 10. Hamilton looking, fires, incomplete. Was looking for number 8 right there. Could not connect. Bring up 2nd and 10. Ball lies at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, so far, Allen Hamilton, 3 for 6 tonight, 45 yards and an interception. They've got to go to the air here.
And he's going to roll to his right here under all kind of pressure. Fires, might be picked off, and it is. His 2nd interception thrown tonight. And that was number 1, Colin Fontenot. And the Tigers have the football.
Tigers start at the 26-yard line, 1st and 10.
Handoff, Amos trying to get outside. And here comes that Yellow Jacket pursuit. Led by number 3 there, Austin Delahousie.
Yeah, looks like he only gained 1 there, Jordy.
Picked up a yard, brings up 2nd and 9. Ball lies at the 25-yard line. Five gets a carry, tries to kick it outside, and that Yellow Jacket defense all over it.
Yeah, he must have did a great job making something out of nothing there, Jordy.
Gonna bring up a 3rd and about 5. Third and about 4 from the 20-yard line. Yeah, 8:40 to play here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, 3rd and 4 here for OHS.
Ford back in the game. Gonna pick up a Tiger 1st down and all the way down to the 14-yard line. First and 10 Tigers. 8 minutes to play. 4 gets the football and goes for about a gain of 5.
For at 67 yards on 14 carries so far tonight.
So trying to get to that 100-yard marker. Second and about 6. Ball is on the ground. Malvo going to try to take it himself. Malvo might get in the end zone. And Malvo on a busted play scores for the Tigers. That's speed there. That's an athletic quarterback just doing something after the bad snap right there, Johnson.
Yeah, making something out of nothing. OHS has done it all night, extending the play and turning it into positive yards. Malvo's done a really great job doing
His
that.
second touchdown, rushing touchdown of the night. He also has two-point conversions of the night, correct? And it looks like Opelousas High will go to another kicker here. We're having kicking tryouts here in the third quarter. Snap, hold, kick is up. This one's a lot better. And that one is good. Number 82, ladies and gentlemen, Wesley Thibodeau. And the extra point is good.
Yeah, maybe the Tigers have found their place kicker. Haven't had much from that department so far this year. Nice to see somebody come through for them.
Hey, new score from the Hive, ladies and gentlemen. Opelousas High rolling tonight, 35-7. What you looking for?
Ford lined up to kick this ball off once again.
Kicked it back to the 1 a while ago. This one's going to be at the 15-yard line. Breaking off tackles and finally upended around the 27-yard line. Yellow Jackets down by 35-7. Hamilton going to start this drive. Fires one and cannot connect with his intended receiver. Was looking for number 17, Cody Tyler.
Yeah, Jordy, for the Jackets here, it's got to be about pride at this point. Down 28, about almost halfway through the third quarter.
Well, you look at the first half. Number 7 was the guy in that first half running the football. They gotten away from it here because they're down a couple scores, but he gets a carry there, picks up about a yard.
Yeah, they just haven't got enough from the ground game so far tonight.
Third and 9. Hamilton going to drop back the pass. Under pressure, takes off running. Going to have enough for the first down and steps out of bounds around the 42-yard line. Chains will move. 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets. Inside handoff. And going to be brought down immediately by number 19, Corey Amos. Second and 11. Hamilton drops back to pass, fires, overshoots his intended receiver. And not giving his receivers a chance there.
Yeah, Jordy, he's just been a little out of reach for his receiving core tonight. He hasn't really put it in a bad spot, save for the his second interception. I mean, he's just off.
Third and 11. Game clock sits at 5:32. Hamilton goes empty. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Under pressure, going to step up and try to run. Going to be pushed out of bounds around the 48-yard line. Going to be they're going to say he got enough for the first down. So chains will move. 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets. So Hamilton getting it done with his legs here on this drive. Side handoff to Charles. Goes for about a yard. .504 to play here. 2nd and 9 from the 46-yard line. NISH goes 3 receivers to the right. Beard goes inside handoff and ran right into big 98. Daughtry with another stop. Third and 7. Run a little screen pass complete to number 8. Trying to get behind his blockers. Will pick up the first down. And the chains will move. Damian Polite there on the reception. Chains move. 1st and 10. Yellow Jackets from the 35-yard line. Quarterback pull there. Hamilton calling his own number. Picked up about 7. And we got whistles. Timeout. Opelousas High. We'll take a timeout with him, Josh. 3:20 to play here from the Hive in New Iberia, Louisiana. It's all Opelousas tonight. 35-7. getting late here in the third quarter. Timeout, 2nd and 3. Charles gets the carry and goes for a minimum gain. There on the stop, number 75, Grant Lestraps. Four down territory here for New Iberia. 2:50 to play here in the third.
Yeah, Jordan, this is certainly their best-looking drive since early in the first half.
Quick pass, RPO there. Pass falls. See if they rule it a fumble or if it's an incomplete.
Looks like they ruled the ball out, Jordy.
Waiting on an official ruling here.
And seems like it was out, and the Yellow
Well,
Jackets may have recovered
hold on,
it
here we
for
go,
a
Josh.
first down.
So they're going to say his knee was down before the fumble there. First down, Yellow Jackets. There you go. Fumble! And looks like Opelousas has the football. Recovered there by number 3, Landon Hammond. Hammond? Josh, +2 in the turnover battle, correct?
That's right, Jordy, and it's a shame because that was
a great drive that they ended up without points.
The best drive that they've had since early in that first half.
First and 10 Tigers. Hand off to Ford. It's got to be pushing 100 yards now, Josh.
Oh, he's closing in on it, Jordy. I want to say he's maybe a yard or two away.
2nd and 7 for the Tigers. Ford gets the carry again. Still on his feet, breaking tackle, spin move. All the way down to the 37-yard line.
That'll give it to him, Jordy. Six.
Takes 3 or 4 gold jerseys to bring him down tonight.
Yeah, he is a handful and a half, Jordy.
First and 10 Tigers, 1:20 to play here in the third quarter. Amos comes in, your speed back, dragging defenders with him, showing he's got a little power himself. Picked up 11.
Yeah, that'll be enough for another OHS first down, Jordy.
First and 10 Tigers. Ball lies at the 47-yard line. Inside handoff to Amos. And Amos drugged down by number 53, Mr. Vice. Second and about 4. Game clock just hit under 10 seconds. And they go a little RPO action looking for number 80 there. And that time, Malvo could not connect with Trace Denaferio. Denaferio, my mistake. Third and about 4, 8 seconds remain here.
Yeah, George, surprised that OHS didn't just let that one run down.
Amos gets the carry and going to be drugged down by number 39. I don't have a number here for 39.
That'll bring us to the fourth quarter here, Jordy.
Three quarters have come and gone, ladies and gentlemen, from New Iberia Senior High. It's all OHS tonight, 35-7. Your quarter sponsor tonight, sponsored by Keith Crozier, OHS alumni of class of 85-86. You want to wish this year's Tiger football team and the best of luck the rest of the way. Shout out to Coach Jimmy Zachary and his coaching staff and the entire Tiger football team from an alum of the Opelousas Tigers. Happy homecoming next week, and go Tigers. So thank you to Mr. Keefe, game day sponsor tonight. Three quarters have come and gone. 12 more minutes to go to decide this one. It's all Tigers tonight. They're rolling, looking like they're on their way to pick up their 4th victory of the season.
Yeah, Jordy, and inching ever closer to the all-important district play, headed back home next week, I believe.
Homecoming next week. Livonia comes into town. Malvo gonna take off down the sideline on the naked bootleg, still on his feet, all the way down to the 27-yard line. First and 10 Tigers, 27-yard line, 11:30 to play here in the 4th. Malvo, quick pass over the middle, fires, complete for about 8. Number 17, Miles Zachary on the reception. And now they might signal and say,
Jordy, it looks like they ruled that an incomplete pass.
Okay, incomplete pass.
Yeah, Zach Malvo still looking for his first completion on the night.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Malvo going to call his own number. Got a few blocks. Down the sideline, Malvo goes. Pushed out of bounds. And it looks like he's at the 11-yard line. He's done it with his feet tonight.
That's right. OHS as a team has seems to be only doing it with their feet.
Zero pass completions
Zero
tonight.
passing completions, 0 yards. It's been all on the ground for the Tigers.
Malvo trying to go for the hat trick. Instead, Amos gets the football, cuts it back inside, and he's upended. Ball comes out late, but the referee on the other sideline going to roll him down. Picked up a yard. It's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 9. During the game. Handoff forward. Forward drug down hard. They'll pick up a 4. It's available to watch anytime. Third and about 6.
Yeah, Jordy, got to get inside the 1 here for a first down for OHS. Looks like they may be handing off to Ford here.
Nope. New back into the game. Try to get that number. That was number 26 picking up his first carry of the night. Cody Major. And it's 4th and goal from the 4. 9:13 on the game clock.
Yeah, Jordy, it's a...
Malvo going to call his own number. Trying to get to the outside using his speed. Jumps for the end zone, and they say he is down at the 1 yard line. Needed. And it should be a first down. The white hat looks over. He signals first down. How about that now? 1st and goal from the 1 yard line. It's Ben Malvo here tonight using his feet. 26 stays in the game at tailback. He gets the carry, and he's going to be short. Good tackle there by number 0, Connor Stewart. Second and goal, inches to go. Major checks out the game. New back into the game. Looks like it's 33, and he walks in untouched. Touchdown, Tigers. Braylon Granigo on the touchdown run. His first carry tonight, and it goes for 6. How about you coming in the game, fresh legs, and you can say you got a touchdown on the night.
That's right, Jordy. That's the 5th back to carry the ball for OHS tonight.
On for the extra point, number 82, Wesley Thibodeau. Snap, hold, kick. Kick is up. Kick is good. Josh, he's 2 for 2 on extra points. You might have something here.
That's right, Jordy. Maybe OHS special teams figuring something out.
Your new score from the Hive here at New Iberia Senior High with 8:12 to play. Opelousas High extends their lead. It's now 42-7. Ford tees it up. And fair catch called at the 30-yard line. Scores from around the state. East Beauregard holds on to a 14-12 lead on Oberlin in the fourth quarter. We got a final score. Elton beats Gadon 51-0. Iowa South Bow, they're in a dogfight right now. It's 26-22. Iowa has the lead. Welsh leads Grand Lake 44-6. Lafayette Christian leads Northside 29-14. Second and 9, 7:35 to play. Quarterback going to drop back the pass, taking a shot. Got one-on-one coverage, number 18. And the pass falls incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Yeah, Jordan, number 12, I believe it is, for OHS, got there just a little early. Had really good coverage on the play. Just could not hold up long enough.
Trying to connect to number 18, Hamilton there. First and 10, Yellow Jackets. Number 7 gets the carry. Charles. Looks like he gained nothing there.
Jory, that was carry number 23 for Shanga Charles on the night.
23 carries for Mr. Charles tonight.
And I'm seeing a lot of single digits in this in these carries.
The rest of the guys?
The OHS front seven has done a great job containing the this Yellow Jacket rushing attack.
Gonna drop back the pass, throws a screen, and was looking for his receiver there, and some missed timing there between quarterback and receiver. Gonna bring up 3rd and 10.
And Jordy, have we gone to a running clock here? Clock has not stopped after the incomplete pass.
Okay. Quarterback drops back the pass, 3rd down, steps up in the pocket. He's flush. Now he's got to tuck it and run. Going to be close to the 1st down, and I think he's got it. First down, Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, 11-yard pickup for Hamilton there. Jordy, he's made a lot of big plays with his legs so far. He's been the real bright spot for this Yellow Jacket offense tonight.
Charles spinning off tackles, but here comes that Tiger pursuit. Game clock ticking away here in the 4th, 5:05 to play. Looks like the Tigers are getting new bodies on the field on that defensive front. Quarterback drops back to pass under pressure, and he's going to be sacked by number 33. Braylon on the sack.
Yeah, Jordan, that's a young man who scored OHS's last touchdown of the night.
Freshman.
That's right.
Getting some PT here in the fourth quarter. Charles gets another carry to add on to his impressive night. And picked up about 5 yards there. And it will be 4th and 11. Fourth and 11, offense stays on the field. 3:40 to play here in the fourth. We have to fix our clock here. Got it fixed. Trips left, one receiver right. Hamilton goes empty. Trying to get a clean pocket. Under all kind of pressure. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Got some green grass in front of him. Down all the way to the 17-yard line. Another man here tonight that might be pushing close to 100 yards is your quarterback from New Iberia.
Yeah, he's getting somewhere close to it, Jordy, and he really has been the lone bright spot on this Yellow Jacket offense tonight. He's made a whole lot of plays with his legs, and it's, I mean, really just coming up just short on
Hand off to Charles. Here's another bright spot tonight. Still running, rumbling, stumbling, touchdown! New Iberia. Hey, good to see the guys fight here to the end right here, Mr. Josh.
That's right, Jordy. Has a no-quit attitude for these Yellow Jackets. Great to see him trying to finish this game strong.
Little too late, but positives to end the game the right way.
Certainly.
Number 21, Marshall Moore for the extra point, and we got a penalty flag.
Yeah, Jordy, I believe it may be the clock.
Offsides on the defense, lined up in the neutral zone. Here we go, extra point try coming. Number 9 will hold. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it hit one of his linemen. And it is no good. Did not get enough arch there, Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, not enough air under it, Jordy. The Opelousas pressure was closing in, so
had to rush it a little bit.
Yeah.
Clock still running.
Yeah, I believe they went to a running clock with about 4 minutes left in the game when NISH first started this possession.
Your new score from New Iberia Senior High, Opelousas 42, New Iberia Senior High 13. Game clock just hit under a minute. Will we get this kickoff?
Yeah, Jordy.
Little pooch kick. It might be number 7 or number 1. I can't see which number he is. Got a shot. And number 7 takes it down all the way to the 48-yard line. Good return from the young man here, Kyron Moore.
Jordy, that might be it. OHS going to move on to 4-2.
Final seconds tick away here at New Iberia Senior High. Opelousas Tigers come on the road and knock off the home team 42-13.
Yeah, Jordy, we've been waiting on this OHS team to really show off the explosive plays in back-to-back games. It looks like they found that footing here. For New Iberia Senior High, you know, they finished the game strong, maybe giving themselves a little momentum moving into next week.
But it does not get easy. It does not get easy, my friend. You got to turn around and get right back into district play, and that district is a gauntlet.
That's right, Jordy. And I believe Opelousas High may start district play coming up soon.
Livonia next week for Opelousas High. It's homecoming.
Is that not their first home game
We
of
all
the
play
year?
next week. All right, so Opelousas High will be at home next week against Livonia for homecoming, and New Iberia will hit the road, head down to Lake Charles, and take on Barb. Let's get through our sponsors here one more time. Let's give you scores from around the state, and then we're going to announce player of the game honors. Before we go to there, we look like we got an alma mater coming up. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Jordy, tonight, player of the game.
Stats. Let's go stats first.
Sorry, stats for tonight. Let me pull those up real quick. Well, for starting
Tell
off
you
for
what, if you go defensive wise, Opelousas had 2 interceptions, but it was number 98 on the defensive front. We called his name all night. That's a big time
5
player.
tackles for loss tonight. Great game.
And on the offensive side of the ball,
Offensive side of the ball,
what,
it was
5 or
all
6
it
different
was.
guys touched the football?
Yeah, we had 5 different guys carry the ball tonight on. Looks like on only 42 plays of total offense. Deshaun Ford led the way, led all rushers on 16 carries for 149 yards and 2 scores tonight.
And how many yards did Malvo have rushing?
83 on 10 carries.
UTL Player of the Game honor, sponsored by Whips Prince and the Crawfish House and Grill, goes to number 22, Deshaun Ford, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to the young man. We're going to head down there, give him his plaque, give him his free meal to the Crawfish House and Grill. We'll say goodnight from New Iberia Senior High from myself and Mr. Josh Johnson. Thank you for tuning in. Congratulations, Opelousas Tigers. We'll see you tomorrow night, live from Basile, Louisiana. It's Basile. It's Hamilton Christian. Friday Night Football. We'll see you then, folks.
Yeah, have a great night, guys.